Hey everybody, thanks for coming back to see me. I greatly appreciate you. Today I want to show you what I got at Goodwill yesterday. There are two Goodwills in the city that I work. Well, let me back up. I actually found out yesterday on my way out the door from work that there is a third one in a little town that's kind of connected to where I work. So I'm going to go there next week. So there's actually technically three in the vicinity. I'd say maybe the farthest is about 5 miles from where I work. So I've sort of become a Goodwill junkie, and I usually go in looking for books. That's my main purpose. And then anything else I find, I figure is a bonus. So let me show you the books that I picked up yesterday and just kind of share with you, and then I'll get into the other little goodies that I found. The first one I found is just volume 1 of Mark Twain's The Innocents Abroad. And this book is in very good condition. I was excited to find it. I figured, it was 1911. It had copyrights before, but the copyright of this book is 1911. So I had to snatch it up. I couldn't resist. What caught my eye was this in the beginning of the book. I thought, no way did he really sign that. Well, no way did he really. It's a copied page, just it's in all the books. But these are called some kind of, let's see if I can find the page here and actually get it. Here you go. Author's National Edition. So that's basically what he's telling you. But anyway, I liked it. I paid a little bit more for it than I wanted to. Yesterday the color was blue, so everything that's blue would have been 50% off. But anyway, and then I picked up this book. Again, thought it was pretty cool, in very good shape, and I liked the pictures and all that were in it, and figured, it would be great inside of a junk journal. Now, it does have some writing in it like that. They've scratched it off. I guess this book was a discarded book. But did notice that symbol in there. What is that? Oh, 40th anniversary to the New Method Bookbinding Incorporated. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, got that one. And now I picked up this one, The Complete Works of William Shakespeare, just volume 1. Again, this book is in very good condition. And, I thought maybe what I could do is cut out sections and everything to use like in a pocket in a journal. And this one I basically got because, I don't know, I just liked the cover. And it was blue, so it was half price. It's The Circle of the Day, which I thought also would be a nice title for a book that, I put together myself. So, looking forward to using that. And this one now has some scribbles on it. I don't know what that actually is, but I am going to see if I can't get it off. I'd liked the book spine, which if worse comes to worse, I can always just make a bookmark out of that. And this book also was the color blue, so it was 50% off. But look at the writing. It's like the calligraphy type writing. And the whole book is that way. And someone years ago had given me some little pages out of a book that was like that. And my goal has always been to see if I could find more of these. And I'm assuming this is also in German. So very cool find, and $1.25, even if the cover is messed up. And then the last little book I got, and basically bought this for the cover also, thought it was pretty nice, and I paid, the $2.49 for this. But the inside of this book is immaculate. Let me see. I didn't pay attention really to what the year was on this. Let me see. I know it's probably really not that old yet, 1964, but I really liked the cover. So, I'm going to find something to do with it. Let me plop these on the floor so I can show you some more. Bloop. Now this is a big one. This was blue also, so I paid $1.25 for it. And I don't know, it just had some really cool photographs and everything in it. This was the history of art, and then there's the history of literature. This was about Africa, Asia and the Middle East, Europe and Russia, North America, and then of course there's an index and everything. But the pictures in it, and I thought, you know, there would be things in here that I could kind of cut out as, you know, a card to put in a book, a little something, 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 something extra. So, anyway, again, not so bad for $1.25. How can you go wrong? And then this one, I have not opened it. Let's do that now. It's the Young Players Edition to Trivial Pursuit. The one thing I have to say that Goodwill does that I do not like is that they put this tape on everything. And I understand why they do it, so people don't open it and take the pieces out and mess up puzzles and stuff like that. But yesterday, I saw 3 beautiful boxes that had puzzles in them. But I'm telling you, the boxes were beautiful. And those of us that do mixed media or just like to have cool things to store stuff in, to travel with or whatever, those boxes were so pretty, but they had big old packing tape around it. This game looks like it has been truly loved and used. So here's the pieces, and then yep, here's the cards. So I like getting varieties of different kinds of cards. You know, again, they're always a good little something to tuck in, maybe sometimes more than one. And so I will definitely put that to use. Let me get that out of the way. And as far as the board is concerned, depending on the game, you can make covers out of these because they are so stout. But sometimes when I get the bigger ones, and I have one, it's probably, I think it's at arm's length, but I won't show you. I will stand up the board, and this is where I'll, like if I want to do a spray, you know, those sprays that have all the little colors and the mica and stuff in them. If I want to give a little spray of those, I put this up so it doesn't get all over everything. No need to go outside for a couple spurts, but it does keep my work area clean because I do have a little overspray on some of my containers behind my desk. So I'm trying to avoid that these days. Now this book they had marked for $3.49, but it was blue, so it means I still got it for $1.75. And yeah, I got plenty of dictionaries and everything, but between atlases and dictionaries, it's one of those things that I just feel I never can get enough of. I don't know what it is. And I guess the reason being is because if I want to cut out a word, you know, and stick it on a page, you know, like the name of a flower or something I'm trying to get, a point I'm trying to get across, I don't know. I guess maybe I'm afraid that I'll run out of that word. I don't know what my thinking is on it. But I never get enough dictionaries and I never get enough atlases. And speaking of atlases, here is a big mamma jamma one. This is the reason why I have the camera pulled back so far. So, and again, this was $2.49. It was not on sale, but this thing is wonderful. It's got great maps in it. It's got great little stories in it about the town, the city. So again, I think I'll be able to get a lot of use out of this. I mean, this right here, the evolution of the horse. So that would be, you know, cool for maybe a country journal or an animal journal. Just all kinds of stuff. But there are some great maps in here. And of course, that's the index. But I'll get lots of use out of this too. And it's big. I've been thinking about something to do with the books that are this big. Don't know yet. Don't really want to do something where that size is what I have to carry around. But of course, I can't let this cover go. It is just too nice. I mean, and this book is practically like in brand new condition. See if I can see. I know it's not old. Yep, 1968. So, but it's in good shape. All right, so those are the books that I got. Now, let me show you the things that I got. First was, these are some Stampin' Up! Stamps, and I've already opened them up because they had the plastic around them, just so you could see what the stamps were inside. I paid $2.49 for them, which for Stampin' Up! Products, we all know that that's a deal. And then those are some rubber stamps that are little dinosaurs. I had to laugh about that because when I was in the store looking at them, I couldn't tell really what they were. My glasses were on and off and on and off. I couldn't figure out. But once I got it home and got everything pulled apart, little dinosaurs. So pretty cool. Now this I thought was a great little surprise. It's from the Metropolitan Museum of Art. And for whatever reason, they did not tape this up. So they did not ruin this cute little box. But it is note cards, and there's 4 pictures, and then the envelopes go with them. I paid 59 cents. So here are the little cards. Let's see. There's that design. I think that back one is that too, yeah. Then there's that design, that design, and that design. So again, pretty cool. And then a place to write and journal, and it tells you what they are. And these were from 1988. So I thought that was good for 59 cents, huh? And so then these, another thing that I'd like to see if I can find, are unique playing cards. Again, don't ask me why, but it's a thing. So these are Easter eggs, 59 cents. And you can see that's the Ace of Spades. So they are truly playing cards, Easter eggs. And then this one, I went on and cut the tape on it so you could see. Isn't that a cute little poodle? These cards don't even look like they've ever been touched. 59 cents. And so I forget what these little girls were called and who made them. Let's see if it, no, it does not going to tell me. But 59 cents for these cards. And as you can see, they've never been used. They're still in the original plastic. And then these are coasters. I've told you before about my friends Pam and Dee and how, you know, we always are swapping stuff and giving things and making things for each other. Well, the little journal that she gave me the other day, some of the things that were in there, she had a couple little coasters like this. And so this is like a coffee stain. And I don't know, let's see, 2, 4, there's 8 in here for 59 cents. So I thought that was a deal, and if I had been lucky and it had been blue, it would have been half of that. So those are the cards and the little coasters I got. Oh, let me get these out of the way. And then the other thing that I got, now these are buttons. And I'd have to say that these might have been around for a little bit of time. They don't look brand spanking new, but they were $2.49, and it was like really 2 packs of buttons. And this pack has never been opened. And this pack is just in a little Ziploc bag. But look how cute they are. I mean, little flowers. And I saw some that, you know, that's like a little knot and a little shell. Another little twisted kind of knot. I don't know. They're just so pretty to me. Now, again, like I said, I know they're plastic. But I figure I can probably use alcohol ink on them. I think the Tim Holtz ink would probably hold. And look at that one. It's kind of like long and thin. So I'm looking forward to tearing those open and figuring out what I can do with them. And then the last thing that I found was this bag of buttons. Now, I went on and slid it open through the plastic tape that they had all wrapped around it. And in some of my auction stuff that I have found through the years, there was this old rusty like loaf pan. And it had a label on it that where there is kind of no rust, but I'm going to say that's pre-wets. I don't know. Someone can correct me. But yeah, it's rusty and in bad shape, but I've wiped it down, and I probably will put a little oil and stuff on it, but that's what I'm going to dump all of these buttons in. And let me see here real quick too, how much I paid for these. I paid I paid $1.49 for these buttons. So again, I thought that was a deal. There did look to me to be some old ones in there. And so I'll have some fun with those. So those are my Goodwill finds from yesterday. And like I always say, if you see a store that looks unique, and maybe even a store that nobody goes into very much, you know, those are the places that you need to shop. If you see a store, especially like I said, if you think, oh, no one ever goes in there, look at that. I bet you they will have some cool stuff in there. And you may even be able to get them to come down in price because they don't get traffic. I went to a flea market one time, and there was hardly ever anybody in there. I would ride by and never see cars. So I said one day, I'm going in there. Well, I got a table and a crate, both of them for $15. And the table, I have more than doubled my money on that. Didn't do a thing to it. I mean, just the condition it was in. And the crate, I use. So, you just don't know what you're going to find. So I always say, check out the weird places. You see an estate sale or yard sale and you have a little time, go. People don't know what they have all the time. So, I know everybody likes the big box stores, the craft stores, and yes, they have their place. I've been in a million times, but I'm telling you, the cool stuff like this, they don't sell. So, anyhow, I will get busy here and play with some of my goodies, and I will catch you all down the road. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, please. Let me know that you want me to keep on going and doing this. I greatly appreciate it. And give me that thumbs up. I need to hear from you. And if you have any questions about anything or any ideas, tell me. I always want to know what y'all think. And, if you have any ideas about things, I run out of ideas sometimes. Can't help it. Everybody, kind of loses their mojo from time to time. And I'm one of them. So anyhow, thanks again. I'll catch you on the flip side. And you all have a good day. Bye.